Hey Internet, Eric here. Taking a bit of a break from discussing the Wreck franchise with an unboxing video update of sorts. A month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago, I did an unboxing video of sets of magnets from JoypadLad. In that, I showed off a collection of magnets, of gifts or sprites, I guess you would say, from Chrono Trigger, my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time, and from Friday the 13th, the original NES version. What I like about JoypadLad is that's what he really does. He makes little sprite magnets and stickers of different NES games, Super NES games, arcade games, and all that stuff. And my newest obsession, I go through phases, is now magnets. And I got a couple of updates from him, or I guess new purchases, and I figured it'd be fun to show them off. Like I said, Chrono Trigger, Friday the 13th, and this one is going to be a favorite of mine. I used to be a video gamer, obviously, growing up. Now I just don't have the time or the attention span, unless my daughter wants to play Mario Kart or something like that. But I grew up Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Nintendo 64, GameCube, and pretty much cut it out at that. I only used the Wii to, I guess you say Netflix, and then we got a smart TV. But I know what this one is. I want to show this one. I'm very happy that he did this, because after I ordered Friday the 13th and Chrono Trigger, I messaged him, and I mentioned how Chrono Trigger is my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. I said, do you plan on doing a magnet set of my favorite NES game of all time? And I don't know if he was just being coy or not. He says he usually saves that stuff for patrons, Patreons, or however you say that. And lo and behold, within a week or so, I got the magnet series of my favorite NES game of all time, Maniac Mansion. It's a game that I never played the computer version, or I may have played it once at my buddy's house. But NES, Maniac Mansion, my favorite game of all time. So much fun, so smart, so goofy. A perfect blend of sci-fi, 50s alien sci-fi movies, horror, stuff like that. So I'm going to show off the basic plot of that is, you are Dave, and your girlfriend Sandy has been kidnapped by the evil Dr. Fred, who has been brainwashed by an evil purple meteor. He's going to remove her brains, and you and two friends try to go into the mansion to save them. So I'm going to show off the magnets. This is the green tentacle. He is the one doing the bidding of Dr. Fred, but he also he just wants to be a rock star. I'm not going to go too much into a deep dive, but green tentacle. He is a minion, pet, whatever you want to say. This is Wendy. She and each one is you play as Dave initially. Dave has nothing special about him, and then each one of your teammates or characters, friends, what have you, you pick them based on their skills, and depending on what skills they have, depends on how you can defeat the game and what ending you get. This here we have Wendy. Wendy is I guess you would say she's a novelist, or she works at the high school newspaper. Anyway, she's the writer. So I like her ending a lot. When you take the Purple Meteor's memoirs, clean them up, send them in, and he becomes famous on a talk show. Some stupid bullshit. So you have Wendy. We have one of the video games, Alien Slime. And with the video games, there's a video game room, high score on, I think it's Meteor Mess, is a code to get into somewhere, if I remember. Sid is a musician, so if you want to help the Purple Tentacle get a rock contract, with that ending, you can use Sid. We have Michael. Michael is a photographer, so if you want to, what is it? He uses, I think he helps develop the pictures for the kit that helps Weird Ed, possibly take down the meteor. It's been a long time since I played it, but Michael. Oh, okay. You got the crazy, sex-addicted Nurse Edna. She is one of the first jump scares you get in the game if you walk into the kitchen. She really, really likes men. We'll leave it at that. Very, very creepy lady. Here we go. Weird Ed. Weird Ed knows Dad is brainwashed by the meteor and wants to, help his dad get free from control. And you can befriend him by giving him his package of like his commando gear or some bullshit like that. But one thing is cool. Whatever you do, don't take his hamster away or put it in the microwave and then give it back to him. Weird Ed. Here we go. Dave, generic character that you play. It's his girlfriend that is kidnapped. He doesn't really know how to do anything special. This is what you look like when you put on the radiation suit. You have to wear the radiation suit to stop the purple meteor or it'll zap you and kill you right away. We have the purple tentacle. I'm assuming the brother of the green tentacle. This is the one that personally works with Dr. Fred in the secret lab. And we have Dr. Fred. He is the one being, like I said, brainwashed by the meteor, doing all the bad stuff. Video game of Meteor Mess. This is the one I told you with the high score that you need to get the combination. Title card. Maniac Mansion. Great soundtrack, too. Great soundtrack. Here we have the actual purple meteor, evil purple meteor itself. Just the radiation suit. We have Sandy, the kidnapped girlfriend. You and the meteor can eat slime. This is the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap, you have to... See, what I like about Maniac Mansion, it's a point and click, but it's a puzzle solving game. So you have to get to a place in the attic. You can't get up there because there's no ladder. You put radioactive water that's in the swimming pool in the pot of the Venus flytrap. It grows all the way to the top, but it will continue to bite you unless you feed it a can of Pepsi, and that way it'll burp all the time and you can climb up there without getting bit. You know, the creators of Maniac Mansions were a bunch of pervs. There's a video game called Tuna Diver. We have Razor, female component of Sid, same thing, musician, if you want that ending. You have Bernard, super nerd, can fix everything. You want Bernard on your team. He can fix the phone, he can fix the wires, he can do anything. He sucks, as in like he gets scared of the purple tentacle or the green tentacle right away, so you don't want him like that, but he's necessary. This is the guy who you can send the manuscript to. You can send I guess you would say, hold on, let me do, okay. Like I said, you can send in a manuscript or you can send in a record contract and all that jazz. One of these guys, I think this is the guy from, this guy here is from the, yes, this is the guy from the commercial. No, I know what this is. Fuck that. This is the guy who you can send in all that stuff to. We publish anything, that guy. This guy, correct me if I'm wrong, JoypadLad, this is the guy that if you get the ending with Wendy and the purple meteor is now famous, this is the talk show host. This is Maniac Mansion's Conan O'Brien. Okay, Jesus. This is Jeff, pretty much useless. He can fix the phone. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You get Bernard, he can do that too. You don't need Jeff. Useless. You have the chief of the Meteor Police. You can call the Meteor Police and have them arrest the purple meteor. That's one of the endings. And you have a big-ass fucking... I love the size of this. Look at this. Let's compare. Big-ass Pepsi machine that's in the secret lab. So that is my Maniac Mansion magnet set. That's a lot of fun. Hope there are updates. If there are, hit me up. And speaking of updates, he updated the Chrono Trigger magnet set. And I didn't want to go ahead and buy another set. And he made me a deal. He said, hey, this price for the magnets you don't already have. So I said, absolutely, let's do that. So, Chrono Trigger, we have Magus hidden as the prophet. The one who could tell the future when you're back in the age with Scala. You know what I mean? He obviously knows what's happened because, he fought Chrono in his team. You have What is this? Oh, this is just a weird jester dude. I never liked him. He's weird, he's creepy, but he looks cool. You have the tied up Chancellor. When he's, why did I go talk like this? You have the tied up Chancellor when you're fighting the Yakra. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not going to get into this because the story of Chrono Trigger is a lot longer than Maniac Mansion. King Guardia. Marl's dad. You have, I can't remember his name, but he is the leader of the, are they called the Reptites, I think? When you go back to the prehistoric age, he's the leader. He's the leader. That's fun. I like the prehistoric age. Here is Luca fixing Robo. Luca fixing Robo. What is this? Oh, this is, speaking of, this is Aya. Is it Aya or Isla? Anyway, the cave girl when she's drinking her poi. You know, when you guys are getting drunk and feeding your faces at the party. I don't know what that guy is. We'll save him for last. What do we got? Hold. Oh, my magnets are falling. Hold on. Oh, I dropped a couple. I'll just hold them in my hand like this instead of on my leg. What do we got here? Sword. I don't know. I don't remember. Is this the Messamune? I'm not sure. I don't remember what sword that is from the game. No idea what this is. If it's just a jewel or something. I don't know. JoypadLad, if you're watching, I'm going to send this video to you. Comment below. This is, I know this is Luca's father. He's an inventor. That's where Luca got her inspiration. Here is Chrono drinking the poi, getting drunk and full in the prehistoric time. Oh, wow, I did drop a lot. I think I got everything. Here is the, what is this? This is a rock. I don't remember what this rock is from. I don't remember, because there's a lot of side quests too. So we got that. I know there's multiple endings in this, and I know one of the endings is you get to meet your characters get to meet the programmers. So I'm sure this nerd's a programmer. This nerd's a programmer. I never got that ending. This nerd's a programmer. What do we got here? I'm sure this nerd's a programmer. Lots of programmers. Here is after Chrono is killed and he's brought back to life. Marl is very, very happy. Her hugging him. One of the, is this the female? Yeah, this is the female, I believe, that love interest of Robo. Two more. This is, oh, okay, well, these go together. The Rainbow Shell. The Rainbow Shell is one of the side quests. I think maybe that sword is what you can make out of the Rainbow Shell. And the last two, these two go together to make the Messamune sword, which I don't think that is. You have Massa and Mune. They go together to create that big, fat, evil, I guess, protector of the sword that you need to defeat. So that's it. Lots of cool stuff. Can't wait to display them on my fridge. JoypadLad, I will have his Etsy store down below. Lots of cool stuff. I've also seen some Final Fantasy stuff, Final Fight stuff. He's got some wrestling inspired things. What was it? The Simpsons arcade game, the X-Men arcade game, Ghosts and Goblins. That'll probably be my next one. Lots of cool shit if you're into retro video games. So, like I said, link below. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz. Don't forget, going through the Rec franchise. And next week, every Wednesday in July, Sharks and Schlock 2024, me and Patrick. He's discussing schlock movies. I'm discussing shitty shark films. Yay. Cheers. Great magnets. Appreciate it. JoypadLad. I don't even know your name. Tell me your name. Cheers.